What should have been a day of celebration turned into an unimaginable nightmare. On April 20th, 2024, at the Swan Boat Club in Monroe County, Michigan, the joyful sounds of a children's birthday party were shattered by the screech of tires and the sickening thud of impact. A car driven by 66-year-old Marcella Chayester had plowed directly into the gathering, leaving a scene of chaos and devastation in its wake. Among the innocent victims were two bright young siblings. 8-year-old Elena Phillips and her 4-year-old brother Zane lost their lives that day. Their mother Mariah and older brother Jaden were among the many others who sustained serious, life-altering injuries. The community was left reeling, struggling to comprehend how such a joyous occasion could end in such profound tragedy. When questioned by detectives, Marcella Chayester initially painted a picture of a quiet afternoon. She claimed she had only one glass of wine at a local restaurant before heading home. She told investigators she had no memory of the crash itself, her recollection apparently blacking out after she left the establishment. This claim, however, would soon be scrutinized and ultimately dismantled by a meticulous police investigation. The detectives didn't just take her word for it. They began piecing together the events of that fateful day, frame by frame. Their first major breakthrough came from surveillance footage. They tracked Marcella's movements from the moment she entered the Verna's Tavern. The video evidence was damning. It didn't show a woman having a single casual glass of wine. Instead, it captured her consuming multiple alcoholic beverages over a period of several hours. This directly contradicted her initial statement and suggested a far more reckless pattern of behavior. But the most irrefutable piece of evidence was yet to come. A blood alcohol test was administered to Marcella following the crash. The results were conclusive and shocking. Her blood alcohol concentration was significantly above the legal limit, confirming she was heavily intoxicated at the time she got behind the wheel. The science backed up what the surveillance video suggested. This was not a simple, unfortunate accident. It was the direct result of a decision to drive while impaired. Armed with this mountain of evidence, the heart-wrenching testimony of the victims' families, the clear timeline from the surveillance footage, and the undeniable scientific proof from the blood test, prosecutors built their case. Marcella Chayester was no longer just a driver in a tragic accident. She was a defendant facing a battery of serious charges. In the courtroom, the full weight of her actions was laid bare. She was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder for the deaths of Elena and Zane Phillips. She also faced 2 counts of operating while intoxicated causing death, and 5 additional counts of operating while intoxicated causing serious injury to the other party guests. The prosecution argued that her decision to drink excessively and then operate a vehicle demonstrated a blatant and willful disregard for human life. The judge and jury agreed. Marcella Chayester was found guilty on all counts. The sentence handed down reflected the gravity of her crimes and the immense suffering she had caused. She was sentenced to 20 to 50 years in prison. This sentence ensures she will spend a significant portion, if not the remainder of her life behind bars, contemplating the irreversible damage her choices inflicted upon so many families. This case serves as a harrowing and stark reminder of the devastating consequences of drunk driving. It's a story of lives cut short, families torn apart, and a community left to heal from a wound that will never fully close. The loss of Elena and Zane is a tragedy that could have been prevented. It underscores the critical importance of personal responsibility and the simple life-saving choice to never ever drink and drive. The legal proceedings may have concluded, but for the Phillips family and the other victims, the journey of healing is lifelong. Their courage and resilience in the face of such profound loss have been an inspiration. If you or someone you know is struggling with alcohol abuse, please know that help is available. Reaching out to organizations like Alcoholics Anonymous or SAMHSA's National Helpline can be the first step toward preventing another tragedy like this one. Let's honor the memory of Elena and Zane by making our roads safer for everyone. Thank you for watching.